Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and let me be the first to introduce you to our company, Financial Education Services. They are the providers of the protection plan and this amazing opportunity that you're about to hear about. Now, let me give you a little bit of information about them. They were founded in 2004. Their headquarters in Farmington Hills, Michigan, and they have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. And they have over a 30% consistent annual sales growth. They are a debt-free company, and they had the same key executive since the company's inception. And those executives are Mike Toloff and Paramel Nyack. Now, that's important because you don't want to be in a company that's unstable, that is constantly switching leadership. You want a company that has the same leadership to maintain the same vision, and that's why this company has been successful for as long as it has. Since we are going to be discussing income potential, I must read this income disclaimer statement to you. We will make every effort to ensure that we accurately represent these products and services and their potential for income. Earnings and/or income statements, illustrations made by our company and/or independent representatives are general in nature and are only estimates of what you could possibly earn. The examples, illustrations are not to be interpreted as any guarantee, promise, representation, and/or insurance of income. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about how you can get paid from this opportunity. You have a very rare opportunity to be in position to service a lot of individuals around you that have challenged credit. And in addition to that, service some of those industries that need credit-worthy people. Because those industries like real estate agents, mortgage companies, apartment complexes, car dealerships, and furniture companies, they cannot earn revenue if they're turning away people with bad credit. And that presents a career opportunity for you. So why do we all need to take control of our career and our future? Well, do you currently control your income on your job? Most people don't. Some people make 30, 40 grand on the job and they work 40 hours a week. It's not like they can go to work tomorrow and tell their boss, you know what? I've been working extremely hard this week and we need to address that issue. They're probably going to say you need to address that issue by getting another job. See, most people don't control their schedule, advancements, and benefits in retirement. And that's what I always loved about being an entrepreneur, because my success is predicated on my performance, not an evaluation, not a review. If I want to make more money, I just go work hard and service more people. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to hybrid marketing, where corporate America meets entrepreneurship. See, I'm a firm believer that everyone should have a home-based business, because if you're solely a W-2 employee, 30 to 40% of your income goes towards the IRS. And we have to be able to offset that apart from just having children. Now, we earn income several different ways, but for the sake of time, I'm going to go through a couple of them. But most people get paid how many different ways? When I asked that question, a person told me they get paid 6 different ways. I said, well, what do you do? They said they drive a cab, they do manicures, pedicures, hair, eyebrows, and massages. I said, well, I can appreciate the hustle, but most people really only get paid one way. Well, in financial education services, we get paid several different ways for doing the same thing. We get personal sales and commissions. We get team building bonuses, management bonuses, residual income, lifestyle and benefit program, trips and reward, and cash incentives. Now, what do we do to earn income? Well, we go out and we have 2 divisions. We have a division that develops corporate accounts, where we're establishing personal clients, such as selling protection plan memberships and sales of individual services. And then we have a business development, where it functions just like the HR department of your job. Now, what is the primary job at work? To recruit people, employees, train employees, manage an organization of employees, work and create revenue. And when they create revenue, everyone that's an employee gets a paycheck. Well, we do exactly the same thing. That's why it amazes me when people say, is this one of those things? I'm like, one of those what? Like your job? Because again, we do exactly the same thing. See, in life, you're either leveraging the efforts of other people, or you're being leveraged by someone else leveraging your time, your energy, and your efforts. It's a matter of which side of the transaction you're on. Now, we're going to show you how to leverage this business so that it works for you. Now, as I mentioned earlier, as an FES agent, you're going to have an ability to be able to service those industries that require creditworthy clients or have clients with damaged credit. In addition to those mortgage brokers and car dealerships and real estate agents, you can also be a service to loan modification and debt settlement companies, bankruptcy attorneys who have plenty of clients that really need to establish credit and they're looking for a service like what we offer. Tax professionals. Imagine how many people come to tax professionals to get their taxes done, but they also need to improve their credit. And that is how our corporate accounts can be very, very valuable to you. But we have more than just the standard corporate accounts that we create. We also have additional corporate account opportunities with employee payroll deduction. Imagine going to a corporation and having all of their employees get this service and have it deducted out of their payroll, and you earn a residual income off an entire corporation. We're talking retirement income right there. And that'll be just from one presentation if you're able to close a large amount of clients. In addition to that, we also have an attractive service called Rental Karma, which is a very, very unique service because it allows a person to add an apartment or house rental payments as positive trade lines to their credit report. And yes, you can earn a residual income by offering that service. Now, how many small businesses do you run across? And a lot of them use credit card processors. Well, we also offer merchant services, which means you have an opportunity to earn money off of merchant services. You can set up an appointment and FES will send a merchant agent out to close that deal, and they'll give them a free analysis, which will save them up to 20% of their rates and their fees. And when they close the deal, guess what? You get paid. You'll get paid off of all of those credit card transactions that are made, and you'll earn a percentage of that every single month. So that is a great opportunity to actually offer services that are in need and services that are of a variety so that you can have a great chance to maximize your income. We are at the most exciting part of this video, which is a compensation plan. Everyone loves to see how they can be compensated. We're going to talk about how you can earn a commission from just personal sales. Anytime you enroll a person into a protection plan, the company is going to send you a commission. In order to qualify to receive that commission, you must be an agent who is on the protection plan. And the protection plan is $87 a month, as you saw earlier in the previous video. And we're going to show you how you're compensated anytime you enroll a person personally into the protection plan. So let's say you came out and you became an agent today, and you knew a person who needed a protection plan, so you enrolled them into a protection plan membership. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to trigger a commission. You're going to trigger a direct commission of $25 paid to you. Now, what's going to happen if that person keeps a protection plan the second month? Well, you're going to earn another $25 commission the very next month. Now, if they keep that protection plan anytime beyond the first 2 months, you're going to earn $12 per month per member that is on the protection plan after the third month. So for an entire year, if a person stays on the protection plan, you would earn $194 if they stayed on the protection plan for a year. Now, I'm going to show you how to trigger yet another commission bonus on top of all of that. Let's say you went out and you enrolled another person into the protection plan membership. And of course, the same exact thing would happen. You'd get $25 the first month, $25 the second month, and $12 residual any month after the second month. But if you enroll 2 people in your first 30 days, something magical is going to happen. You're going to trigger a fast track bonus of $50. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you earn per hour on your job, but I do know if it took you less than 1 hour to enroll 2 people into the protection plan after work, you would earn $100 paid to you directly, plus the residual income of all those protection plan memberships you got. So The key thing you want to do is put this in your mind. Your goal is to enroll. Get 2 protection plan memberships in your first 30 days, and you earn an additional $50 fast track bonus. I'm going to give you a theoretical example of how powerful enrolling a person into protection plan can be for you as a residual income that you can earn. Let's say if you enrolled 1 customer per week into the protection plan, and you did that for a year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of a year, you'd have about $600 per month in residual income. Now, a lot of people are thinking, well, $600 per month is not a lot of money. Well, let me share something with you. Now, I read an article recently in USA Today, and it said that 78% of people that filed bankruptcy were $600 short of being able to meet their household expenses. So making an extra $600 would have helped 78% of those people that filed bankruptcy. And if they were FES agents, they would have probably improved their credit as well as saved even more money. And in order to make $600 a month, and I know your goals may be more or less, all you have to do is just get 50 protection plan memberships sold. And if you stop right there, you'd earn $600 every single month. But now let's take it further. What if you got 5 customers per week? Well, that'd be over $3,000 a month. And let's take it a step even further. What if you got 15 customers per week? You'd have over $100,000 a year in residual income. You're at a 6-figure income by simply enrolling people into a protection plan, and you did 15 people a week. That is a very, very doable goal. Now, in addition to the protection plan, we're going to show you another service that you can earn a commission on, and that is the MyCare plan, which is will, trust, and power of attorney. A customer can pay a one-time fee of $4.99 to get their will done, to get their trust done, and their power of attorney done, and get unlimited changes. And when you enroll a person to the MyCare plan, your commission is $150. Now, again, let's go back to the hourly thing. Let's say you got off work and it took you 1 hour to enroll 1 person into a MyCare plan. Well, you would make $150 in that 1 hour. If you did that every day after work, that could really, really add up. Now, imagine if you were to do a credit education seminar at your church every week. And let's say over the course of time, you had 300 people enrolled into protection plan. You'd make $3,600 a month with very little time and effort doing that in part-time hours. Now, a lot of people work 40 hours a week of their life, and they don't take home $3,000. See, with most traditional network marketing companies, it's all about recruiting people, and it's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of, what if I can't recruit people? The business we do at FES, we do team build so we can earn more income from work that other people do. But as you can see, you can also earn money without recruiting people. But let's be real here for a second. Most people are 100% responsible for their own income. Well, what happens if that income gets removed out of the household? I think we're seeing the ramifications of that now with our economy just coming out of a mess. See, every individual is worth about 200 to 300 people you don't know. And see, one thing I realized with a business like this is that one person can change your whole life. But most people are stuck trying to be that one person. That's why so many people have mediocre results. So give yourself a chance to leverage other people and take advantage of a business like this. To be honest with you, I don't know what you can do. All I know is, do you have this type of potential doing what you do now? Most people absolutely don't. So why would you want a team build? Well, let me ask you a question. Would you agree with me if I said there were 24 hours in a day? It's only so much you can do in a day. You gotta sleep. Imagine if McDonald's only had one store. There's only so much money that one store could make in a day. So what does McDonald's do? They go out and franchise and expand so they can leverage the day and serve more people in a 24-hour period and make 100 times the money. See, in FES, you're going to have a chance to franchise yourself. Let me tell you a small story, ladies and gentlemen. There was a gentleman I knew who was in an opportunity that allowed him to team build, and he earned residual income from work that his team did. Well, this gentleman went to an ATM and he was shot in the head, and he was in a coma for about a year. And did you know his income tripled? Just because he stopped working, they didn't. So that is a power of leverage that you can have if you do decide to team build. Because let's face it, you want to be earning money day in and day out, not just from your efforts, but from the efforts of people who you introduce to an amazing opportunity. So let me just kind of show you how to do that. And take advice from a billionaire. J. Paul Getty said it best. I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And we're going to show you how to put that theory into great use so that it benefits you financially. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to franchise yourself. But before we do that, let's recap for a second. The first way we showed you how to get paid was through direct commissions. You can service people by yourself, and when someone signs up through your link, you can earn a check. By the way, we get paid every single week. All the people you enroll from Sunday to Saturday, the following Thursday, you can earn a check. Now, we're going to show you the second way we get paid, which is through customer acquisition bonuses. When you enroll a new agent and that agent goes out and get a protection plan membership sale in the first 70 days, you can earn what we call a cab bonus. Now, a lot of you work in corporate America. Corporate America is not going to tell you how to advance. They're not going to tell you how to get to a higher pay grade. They're not going to tell you how to get a promotion. Well, unlike corporate America, FES makes it very clear on how to earn more money and get a promotion by doing exactly the same thing you were doing when you first got started. So let's imagine that you became an agent. And when you become an agent, you have now qualified yourself to be the receiver of some of the most powerful compensation that you'll probably ever see. So you're an agent today and you share this presentation with your sister, and she says, hey, I love what this thing is about. I want to join you right now. So she signs up under you. She goes out and she gets 2 protection plan memberships within her first 70 days. Now, the company is going to send her a check for the protection plan membership. And because you are the enrolling agent, they're going to send you a check for $100. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. $100 is not a lot of money. Well, it's a lot of money if you didn't do the work. So let's say you did this one more time and you got promoted from an agent to a field trainer, and you started really getting involved and you started really sharing this business with people, and another person decides to sign up under you and you help them go out and they get 2 protection plan membership sales, and you're going to get a check the following Thursday for now $160. Now, remember, you're doing the exact same thing you were doing as an agent. You're simply sharing this opportunity, and when people sign up and get 2 sales, you're going to get paid. That is how to franchise yourself 101. Now, let's say you kept doing this and you got promoted from a field trainer to a senior field trainer, and you went out and you got an agent, and they got 2 sales. And now you get a check for $240. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but getting a check for $240 for work I did not do is a great way to live life. So let's say you got promoted from a senior field trainer to a sales director, and you had an agent that went out and got 2 protection plan membership sales in their first 70 days. And guess what? The same thing is going to happen, except your check is going to get bigger. You're going to get $380 for work you did not do. Can you now see the power of building an organization? Because now you are leveraging people that want to do what you do, and you're earning money without going out and making sales. Now, let's talk about a different way that you can take advantage of the customer acquisition bonus. And this is a way that you have no control over. So when I say you have no control over, this means that in this equation, you could be completely hands off. You could not do anything, and you can actually earn a check. Now, we don't suggest not doing anything, but we're just telling you the power of leverage. Let's say you invited that agent to watch this presentation. That agent says, you know what? I'm going to build an organization just like my sponsor's doing, and I'm going to earn money for people who want an opportunity as well. So your agent goes out and do what you did. They get an agent. Remember, it's the power of duplication. And that agent that they got goes out and they get 2 protection plan sales. Now your agent that you brought in gets $100 and you get $60, and you had nothing to do with this transaction. And that is really how to get paid massive money on your 3rd level. Now, let's say this happens again and you became a senior field trainer and you didn't have anything to do with the transaction, but as a senior field trainer, you're going to earn a $140 customer acquisition bonus, again, for not even recruiting and not even making sales. And let's say you got promoted to a sales director and this happened. Well, you're going to earn a $280 bonus. And again, your agent is getting a $100 check, so they're happy. And their agent's happy because they're getting a check for the sales they made. And you are elated because you're getting $280 because you didn't even do anything. Imagine just getting checks in the mail and you have no idea where they're coming from. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the power of this comp plan. Now, when you get promoted to a regional sales director and a senior executive vice president, you can earn CAD bonuses on unlimited levels, and you can get paid $550 whenever that happens on any level in your organization. Imagine getting $550 randomly just coming to your house. Now, that is a lot of money. Some people don't even make that in a week. You can make that when a transaction happens in your organization. Now, let me show you a theoretical example of team earnings. Let's say you had a team in the West, you had a team in the Midwest, you had one agent in the Southeast, you had one agent in the Northeast. And collectively, they went out and each of them got a few agents. You had someone get agents in the West, you had some people get agents in the East, and they all did what you just did. And those agents went out and got sales. You could earn about $5,000 in total CAD bonuses for work you did not do for simply building an organization. Now, if this happened once a month, you'd earn $5,000 a month. Well, what if this happened once a week? You could earn about $20,000 a month. Dare I say it? What if you did this twice a week? Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking in your head right now. You're thinking, wow. This is an amazing way to build an organization. Now, we're going to show you the other way we get paid, which is by residual money. Now, you know you earn residual income for protection plan memberships you sell to customers, but you also earn residual income when you have agents on your team that have the protection plan. Now, every agent that comes in this company has to have the protection plan in order to qualify to get paid with all these CAD bonuses. So they get a protection plan, and when you have 5 agents on your team that get the protection plan, then guess what? The company waives your $87, and again, your services are free, and you're going to earn $15 a month from those agents. Now, let's say you went out and you shared this presentation and your agents got excited, and your agents started recruiting other agents, and your organization grew to 25 agents. Well, you get $75 a month just for having 25 agents in your organization. But let's say your agents started working and your organization was growing and continued to grow, and you're doing presentations and everyone is growing and everyone is expanding. And at the end of 6 years, you looked up and you had 19,000 people or 20,000 people in your organization. You would earn $75,000 a month if your organization was 20,000 people. Now, I say that in 6 years because most of you planned on working the next 6 years anyway. But let's say you worked this business in 6 years and you had $75,000 a month for over 20,000 agents in 6 years. Now, let me just say this. Real estate agents and car dealerships, they're in direct sales industry. So as a car dealer, no matter how many cars or how many houses you sold last month or last year, you don't earn residual income on it. And it's not like as a real estate agent, people are going to tip you every year they got their house. And your money stops after the sale is made in most direct sales industries. So a car dealer has to start from zero every month and keep selling. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this business, you're going to get residual money every single year. Now, let's say over 6 years, if you didn't grow your organization that big, maybe you grew your organization just a little under that. Well, you still be making $7,500 a month if you just did 10% of $75,000. But let's say things didn't go as great as you thought, but you still had agents that were forming and you did 10% of that. Well, you still earn $750 a month. Now, I know if I worked 6 years and I had $750 a month coming in that I no longer had to work for, I would still think that's a pretty good check. Wouldn't you? And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, on top of the residual money, you still have the potential of all of those cab bonuses. You still have the potential of all of those customers that you have a chance to get. So all of this money together can really add up. Now, I'm going to show you something that's going to completely blow your mind. Now, this is what's going to blow your mind. The company also gives you bonuses on top of all of the residual income, on top of the cab bonuses. They give you additional lifestyle bonuses. When you get at least 500 protection plans on your team, the company is going to give you $600 a month payment towards an Audi. Now, I don't know about you, but anytime someone is going to give me a free car on top of what I'm doing and doesn't take it out of my money, then I am 100% all for that. Now, most people work 20, 40 years of their job, and their job doesn't give them a free car. Well, by doing what you're supposed to do, the company is going to give you an opportunity to earn a free car that they give you when you hit a certain level. Not to mention they have one-time $10K and $25K bonuses for when you get a certain level. And they'll also bump that car allowance up to about $1,500 a month to allow you to get that big boy Audi. Now, I didn't like Audis before this, but I love them now because they're absolutely free. And Audis are very, very nice cars, and the company will actually pay to have you get an Audi of your choice once you hit a certain level. Now, something that a lot of companies don't do, this company will also pay your mortgage. When your team grows to 5,000 people, the company will pay $5,000 towards your mortgage. If you currently have a house, they will pay $5,000 towards your principal. If you don't have a house, they will pay $5,000 towards escrow until you get a house. Ladies and gentlemen, once you buy a house and it's paid for, go buy another one because the company is going to pay for it. That is how situations are turned into dreams. Not to mention the company will give you a monthly retirement bonus of up to $25K on top of everything you're doing. And you have a chance to earn $100,000 to $250,000 monthly lifetime bonuses that come every month. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I worked 6 years and all I got was a car allowance, then I would say I'm doing pretty darn well. And this is something that is worth working the next 5 to 6 years for anyway. There are people that work 20, 40 years and they don't get these bonuses. Imagine working this company for the next 5 to 10 years and you've accomplished all of this. Your dreams are within reach of you now, ladies and gentlemen. And I got to do it again. When seeing this, you can't help but say in your mind, wow. Now, we do 3 things in this business. We get referral sources from those industries that need creditworthy people. We legitimately service people, and we expose this opportunity. Now, you might be thinking, this makes perfect sense, and you could have stopped at the slide that the Audi was on and signed me up. Most people love the fact that they can earn a free car bonus. Now, in reality, if you were to go through your phone right now, I guarantee you that 10% of those people probably have challenged credit, and 100% probably need one of these services. As a matter of fact, those people are probably a simple email or Facebook message away. So let's talk about what it takes to get started. Step 1 is to enroll and become an agent, and you pay a $199 enrollment fee plus $87 for your protection plan. So it'll cost $286 to get started today in a 6-figure potential business. Now, you'll receive the chance to earn your services for free. You're qualified to earn commissions. You'll get a replicated website. You'll get a sales and tracking system so you can see all your agents and your customers. You'll also get agent support, weekly pay, and you'll be eligible to receive tax advantages. Now, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Most people are overworked and underpaid and looking for an opportunity. But it's amazing that people don't do anything different. Most people do the same thing and want different results. In most cases, this does not happen. This is an easy business. If you work, it can work. People that have bad credit know they have bad credit. People that have bad credit know if they don't do anything, there'll be serious consequences. So we don't have to sell that. We don't have to sell you coffee, makeup, or some juice. It's a different conversation. It's just not something people talk about. I wish we could walk around with credit scores on our chest and more people would be talking. See, that person that you think is so sexy and attractive will not be that sexy and attractive with a 450 credit score. This business right here could be your breakthrough business. Do you know what most people do when it comes time to impact their own lives? Well, they get frustrated and they get discontent. They get sick of their job and they get fired. And what do? They find another job a few years later. They do the same thing. It becomes a cycle. People go through it their whole lives, living paycheck to paycheck and then living paycheck to no check. A business like this can ignite your finances when you use this business to build a team. You will have people working in your organization, working collectively to build an income, not just for you, but for themselves, which by default creates income for you. Now, if you see some value in what we do, we would love to have you on the team. You can work with a group of people that's committed to servicing people, impacting people, and creating some great income for themselves. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you serious about earning a six-figure income in your spare time? If so, we have a special bonus for you when you get started today. We're going to give you a state-of-the-art marketing system for absolutely free. This will do all the selling for you. We're going to show you the six-figure blueprint. Now, my sponsor was a gentleman by the name of Kevin Jarrell, and he's walking across the stage at this company's annual event to collect his six-figure ring. He was able to earn six figures in his spare time, and he wants to help as many of us get across that stage as possible. So if you truly want to earn a six-figure income, he can help you. As a matter of fact, I've been taking his advice and I'm starting to earn checks from this opportunity already. So if that's you, then let me just say welcome to the team and let's get you started right now.